So once you got to Def Jam, what changed?
Money. They had to prove themselves because we had 2 #1 albums back to back. See, people talk about my era, but EPMD was the only one to have 4 #1 albums straight. People don't talk about that. 4.
We do.
4.
We do.
I have 12 #1 singles within my crew, from the Redman, Murray, Illegal, Erick Sermon, and EPMD. There's no talking because there's not like it used to be. We didn't have no social media or have all this stuff that people talk about. But me, and they talk about what I was doing as much R&B as I was doing rap. I was already doing Jodeci. I was already doing Mary. I was already had this stuff going. Chico the Bars, D'Angelo, Brownstone. So when you hear If You Love Me and you hear Trace, and Tory Lanez, I did that. That's only on the bottom beat is K-Solo Spellbound. That's going boom boom.
Did he get that from DMX though?
What?
Spellbound.
First time
it's so crazy because you see DMX's. You won't know DMX to lie, right?
Right.
Like he won't be like, yo, you can't see him lying. I think that in jail, they was together, and you saw Solo, the lie detector test didn't give it to him all the way. Solo was very creative, very.
Right.
DMX creative too. But to me, I think both of them was in there together, and I think that Solo mastered it.
The Spellbound stuff.
Yeah.
Spelling out the, okay. I guess.
But I can't see DMX, the person that we know, saying it and it's not, and he's
right. He believes he thinks
right.
They probably had a cipher in the yard. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that happen a couple of times, man.
You heard what?
There'd be a cipher in the yard and somebody get out before the other
come
person.
home and take
and that rhyme would be out. You know what I'm saying?
I know 2 people that's rappers.
Said, why not?
I know 2 people right now that's rappers that did that I was locked up with.
Wow.
And they made some money.
Dave Hollister was one of yours.
I got it from when I did Black Street.
One woman, man.
So no, that was Mike City. I did the first album was just under me.
Okay.
I produced the first. The second one, again, me and Dave got into a situation. He wanted to get out of my contract because he had blew up, but he had got some manager nigga. You know how the niggas. Yeah. So we in LA. He got some street niggas to come and strong arm me.
Right.
Because either you're gonna go bankrupt or I'm gonna sign the release. I'm in Cali with a couple of Mansfield Crip niggas, D-Mac, my boy Treater. These are dudes who we hang out with, again, too.
Right.
So they come at me, whatever, with the guy. Whatever, he's, saying, yo, so with the Dave contract, boom, boom. Like, Dave got you coming here for me to sign the paper for him to get a release? He's like, I'm like, why would you want to do that? Like, because I hooked Dave up. He first stuck me up for a Navigator. Then he wanted $75,000 cash up front, along with the budget. So he stuck me up, but I knew I was getting $1 million, so I really didn't care about what he was asking for.
Right.
But I said, but no, he's sticking me up. Because Dave was a hired help in Black Street. Tay never signed him. That's why I was able to get him.
Right.
Can you imagine that? Before I let go, 2 million records, and he ain't signed.
Wow.
Was that the reason?
What you mean? I don't know what happened.
Pulling stuff like that.
But the fact that he wasn't signed was kind of ill. Yeah. MTV done won 2 million records before they go whatever, right. So I was able to go ahead, whatever. But he stuck me up for the Navigator and for some upfront cash. So it was cool. But the fact that he had gotten into a situation, whatever happened, this guy had came in his life as management. Like, yo, we don't need Eric, gonna get rid of him. So that's strong on me. So I laughed. Because again, it can happen right now. What are we doing? So my man was like, yo, what up, nigga? To the dude, like, that nigga's my son. And then all of a sudden, he's like, yo, Dave, ain't gonna happen. On my mom's. Ain't gonna happen. So that was my last thing. He went bankrupt and got out.
He went bankrupt.
Yeah, he had to get out of my because he wanted to get out. Because the manager that he was with was like, yo, wanted it to happen. That's the only way it's going to happen. Because it wasn't going to be me signing on paper.
Mm-hmm. So he had to pay out.
No, I had to pay. He had to do shit. He went bankrupt, so he gets to get off.
Oh, declare bankruptcy.
Right.
To get out of the debt.
Yeah.
Why would you want to bounce from Erick Sermon doing all this?
Because
shit?
whoever represented him, they did that. But again, after he left, that was the end. You didn't hear from him no more.
Is that why you haven't? Because you didn't make your own. There was never like a Hit Squad Records per se that signed all these people who you were attached to. You didn't like have artists. You worked with.
Well, the Hit Squad was different. Def Squad came after the Hit Squad. So Def Squad was me, Redman, Keith Murray, Dave Hollister, Alfonso. That was came afterward. That
you
was
started that squad.
I did. I had to.
No, that was after Hit Squad. He started
After Hit Squad. Yeah.
You said you had to. Why?
Because the Hit Squad was over. Now it was like, do I fight for the name to get the Hit Squad name, or do I start something different? And Russell was like, start something different. So I said, let me get that Def. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead then, take it. You know?
Def Squad.
You know, we got to talk about why the original crew broke up. You guys cool since 8th grade, doing records together. He convinces you to come do a record. You convince him to rap. He was originally a DJ. Y'all go to the studio. You're the babies of the era. All these massive giants are now have their eyes on you, and you're creating a dynasty. I'm fast forwarding through a lot of shit. You're creating this dynasty of dope.
Parrish was a problem. And like I said, for those beginning ideas was mostly Parrish Smith in the beginning.
Right.
The beginning, because again, he was a DJ, so he had the records.
Right.
People look at me and say automatically think it's me, but it was Parrish Smith.
Because you went on to be the ill producer.
Afterwards, yes. Right.
But nobody saw it. He didn't do that. You did that.
Right.
The remix God, everybody comes.
Well, I'm saying I want people to know too, and that Parrish Smith in the beginning, strictly business, that's mostly
his brainchild.
Exactly.
Right.
As far as the records that, because he was a DJ, he had them. His father had the more bounce zap tape, so whatever. And then the break beats, he had the break beats. So It's My Thing break beats and whatever. And then we found the Eric Clapton version of Shot the Sheriff inside the label. They had records inside there. We picked that up and had that. That was crazy. So again, and then you're a customer. Again, we didn't program nothing. What we had ideas of what we wanted to make. So what was you going to say again?
No, just
His squad. You were saying why his squad?
Yeah,
No, we were actually getting why these guys split up.
That's what
Oh
I
yeah,
said.